Good morning, classy people. How y'all doing? It is Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. We're here to take a peek at the Hollywood Derby on Saturday. Race number 9 for 3-year-olds going a mile and a half for 400,000 on the turf. And guess what? Full field of 14 in California. And I am baffled. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's such a great race. And it's competitive, and you could throw a blanket over them. So no commercials. Let's dial right in. We got to get through 14 of them. I like to keep the videos to 10 minutes. So it's so many horses, and your SpeedKing is baffled. I don't know who to pick, right? So let's dial right in. And the number 1 horse in the Derby here is Dicey Mo Charia. 7 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. I can tell you this, the horse's speed figures look a cut below. He's 30-1, Dicey Mo, the number 1 horse, and he looks overmatched here. Powell is our trainer, Bays is in the orange. Doesn't look like he's going to threaten this bunch at 30-1, the number 1 horse. And the number 2 horse, Beyond Brilliant. Well, I kind of like this horse a little bit. Beyond Brilliant has 8 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 2/3. John Sheriff is the trainer of record. And, of course, the horse is by Twirling Candy, and he has Kent DeSormo. So I like that, and the horse is forwardly placed. Will be on the lead, I believe. Beyond Brilliant, the number 2 horse, again, by Twirling Candy. I say it once, I say it again. When you see horses by Twirling Candy, you should take a peek. Those are very, very nice horses that Twirling Candy are putting out. And there's no difference with Beyond Brilliant. Exiting the Twilight Grade 2 stake race on October 21st at Santa Anita, ran 3rd behind the horse on the bottom, Subconscious, and Cat and Kitten Peak. You know, so again, the number 2 horse, Beyond Brilliant, is a very, very nice horse. Is the speed. Speed figures are relevant in here. And Beyond Brilliant is 12-1. I like that. So I think one of my horses that I'm going to pick in here is going to be Beyond Brilliant. One, because I don't want to take the favorite in such a competitive race, right? And again, you know, this is a very, very decent race. And, you know, you should get a price in here for sure. And the number 3 horse, we just talked a little bit about him, Cat and Kitten Peak, is a very nice horse, number 3 horse, 7 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Phil D'Amato is our trainer. Oh boy, mama, there go that man again. Flavian Pratt is up on the Peak horse, the number 3, right? And again, here's another horse that has every right to move forward with only 7 starts. The horse is 6-1 on the morning line. I particularly don't like him in this spot. But again, anything that Flavian lands on in California, obviously you have to take a look at. He comes out of the same race that Beyond Brilliant came out of, the Twilight stake race, which was a grade 2, and he ran 2nd. He actually beat Beyond Brilliant. You know, Beyond Brilliant ran 3rd, and the Peak horse ran 2nd. So again, you know, if you kind of like the 2, you got to kind of like the 3. I like Beyond Brilliant because he's 12-1, got Kent DeSormo, and he's going to be forwardly placed. But there's nothing wrong with Cat and Kitten Peak. By no means, you know. Again, Flavian Pratt is up, is Phil D'Amato, and of course, you always pay attention in California, whatever Flavian Pratt lands on. And here's another horse, Team Merchant. Team Merchant, the number 4 horse, got 7 starts and 3 wins. That's darn near 50%. Team Merchant, the number 4, is trained by, that's right, Doug O'Neill. And you know Mario is up in the orange. The horse is by Nyquist. That's the horse that Doug O'Neill trained in the Derby, of course. And the horse is coming out of an overnight stake race on November 4th at Del Mar. And the speed figure is phenomenal. He won that race in the Let It Ride stakes. And came out of the race beautifully, and the morning line is 15-1 on Team Merchant. I mean, if you like this horse, I'm not mad at you either. The speed figure is good. I mean, he doesn't have any black type in terms of grade 1, grade 2, or grade 3. He just moved into on the turf. You know, the horse only has two turf starts, so that may be a thing where he doesn't have a lot of turf starts, but his last race is just beautiful. Team Merchant is 15-1 and has the man Doug O'Neill up, coming off of a win with a 23-day freshening. I'm not mad at you if you like Team Merchant. The number 5 horse, Hudson Ridge, 9 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, trained by, that's right, Bob Baffert. And of course, Mikey Smith is in the arms. Well, this horse, just like the 1 horse, Dicey Mo, I don't like the 5 Hudson Ridge in here. His speed figures are a cut below. He does come out of that twilight race with Subconscious, the Peak Horse, and Beyond Brilliant. He ran 4th, was making up ground. Flavian Pratt was on Hudson Ridge. Now Flavian is on the Peak Horse, of course, and we get the service of Mike Smith. So we're going to throw the number 5, Hudson Ridge, off the ticket. Well, the number 6 horse. Well, everybody, you should have this horse on your ticket. The number 6 horse is Public Sector. Now, we cashed the ticket on November 23rd over there at Belmont in the Hill Prince Stakes Grade 2 with IRAD or ERAD on him, and he won by a net. Well, I tell you right now, Public Sector is trained by the Turf Master. That's right, Downtown Brown. And, of course, he's the favorite, 5-2. Rightly so. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know why I got to take 5-2 on this horse, because his speed figures are no better than anybody else's in this race, and this race is competitive and even. So I don't know if I want to take 5-2 on Public Sector in such a race. I mean, of course he can win the race. You know, speed figures are actually a cut below a few of these in here. But again, he's a young horse with only 9 starts, 5 wins. No, you didn't. I did just say it. Public Sector, Chad Brown, Downtown Brown. Public Sector, the number 6 horse in the Hollywood Derby, has 9 starts. 5 of them are wins. And if that ain't enough, 3 of them are seconds. So this horse is first or second in 9 starts. I mean, how you going to knock that for a cool $600,000? Right? IRAD is back. The horse is coming off of a 35-day freshening. I like that 5-week layoff. Fresh, fit, and fast. But I just don't want to take 5-2 in such a competitive field. But of course, he should be the favorite, and you've got to use Public Sector. I don't have to tell you that. It's Chad Brown. Once you see it, you know, you folks are savvier than I am. And the number 7 horse, Flashy, is, well, Flashy is just like Hudson Ridge and the number 1 horse, OK Mo, or Dicey Mo. Speed figures are just too light here, okay? So we don't like the number 7 Flashiest in this spot, even though his record is good. Pal, with the second trainer, is the trainer with 2 horses in here. Flashiest has 7 starts, 3 wins, and 2 seconds. You can't shake a stick at that. He also exits the Twilight race with Subconscious, the Peak Horse, and Beyond Brilliant. He finished 5th by 2, making up ground. Right? So these horses could continue to improve. I don't like Flashiest. I'm not mad at you if you like him. He's 15-1 on the morning line. And you know what? Very, very good race here. The number 8 horse, well, Sifting Sands. Well, 6 starts, 3 wins. Hold on a minute. Sifting Sands, the number 8 horse, has 6 starts, 3 wins. That's right. Who trains him? The Turf Master. Downtown Brown. There you go. Chad's trying to circle the wagons again. What? He has Public Sector, and now he has Sifting Sands with Jose Ortiz up. So the Ortiz brothers is riding for Brown. I get it. This is a very nice horse. I don't think he's up to this level just yet. He was beaten by Public Sector in the Hill Prince. He finished 7th by 4. Let's throw Sifting Sand off the ticket. The number 9 horse, It Can Be Done. Well, if it can, it won't be with my money in here. I don't like this horse at all. The number 9, It Can Be Done. To me, he's 2 or 3 rungs below. His speed figures are horrible. He was beaten by Public Sector in the Hill Prince, but I will give him this. He's 20-1, and I will tell you this. He ran 3rd. Gregory Sacco is our trainer. Lightly raced horse, 12 starts, 2 wins. Joey B is up, Jersey Joe. But I don't like the number 9 here. It Can't Be Done. And Zaffarelli. I always like the name of this horse, Zaffarelli. 10 starts, 2 wins, 5 seconds. No, you didn't. The horse likes to run second. Jeff Mullins, speed figures are a little light here. We're going to go ahead and throw the number 10 horse off the ticket. The number 11, Camp Hope. Well, how can you not like this horse? 9 starts, 3 wins, and 2/3. McPeak, and McPeak is a trainer. Speed figures the last 2 races are beautiful. Riding a 2-race winning streak. I like this horse. I think I do like Camp. I like the Camp horse. Okay, Camp Hope. Well, I'm going to use the number 11. He's only 5-1, but again, McPeak knows how to do these young horses. The horse has won a third of his start. Camp Hope, the number 11, is a very, very strong contender, in my opinion, in this race, and we're going to use him somehow, some way. And of course, the number 10 horse is Subconscious, right? Or the number 12 horse is Subconscious, right? 6 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, and 1/3. The classy Richard Mandela. The speed figures are identical to the 11 horse Camp Hope, and I like both of these horses on the outside. Imagine that, outside, right? The 11 and the 12. But Subconscious is a very, very nice horse by Tappet. Again, has won 50% of his race. This horse is obviously still improving, has already beat the number 3 horse Catechin Hope and Beyond Brilliant in the Twilight race. And he is dropping 2 pounds out of this race, and he's riding currently, Subconscious is currently riding a 3-race winning streak. So again, the number 12 horse is, to me, is a nice contender in here. Juan Hernandez is up. You got the classy Richard Mandela. The breeding is beautiful by Tappet. The horse has won 50% of races since in 6 starts. Of course, she's still improving, of course. Lightly raised, 27 days off. The only knock I have on Subconscious is that he's in the 12 hole. That's the only knock I have. But other than that, you gotta love it. And the number 13, in effect, appears to be totally overmatched here. The number 13 horse, 8 starts, 1 win. Just looks totally overmatched. Speed figures are 3 or 4 cuts below the rest of these, way outside. In effect, the number 13 is 20-1 and appears to be totally overmatched to me in this spot. And the last horse is Santine. Oh, Santine drew the number 14 post. No, you didn't. Santine, the number 14, listen to this, has 2 starts and 2 wins. How do you knock that? You can't. Trained by who? Brendan Walsh. No, it's not. This horse is bred and owned by Godolphin and Godolphin. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to mention my jacket, but Santine, the number 14, is owned by Godolphin. What do? The horse is 2 for 2. The horse is coming off of a 35-day freshening. Speed figures are below par here. He's way outside. He's 10-1. I don't like him here. Yes. Throwing Godolphin out? Not all the time, but I am now, right? Because that is my favorite owners and trainers, owner and breeder, obviously. So, Mr. Santine, beautiful by Distorted Humor, trained and owned and bred by Godolphin and Brendan Walsh. Just seems too light here, the number 14. Don't like the post out there, but weirder things have happened. So, that's a mouthful. There's 14 horses in the race. Who do you like? Obviously, Public Sector is going to be the favorite in the race. I'm going to lean to the outside here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and lean towards Doug McPeak on the number 11, Camp Hope, and the outside horse, the number 12, Subconscious. And then I'm going to drop inside to the number 2 horse, Beyond Brilliant, who is the speed of the race. So my picks are going to look a little like this: 11, 12, 2. And I'm going to find another horse. I'm probably going to throw the 4 horse in, Team Merchant. Now, realize this: Public Sector is the favorite and should be the horse to beat in this race, right? I still think his speed figures is a cut below, and I'm not that crazy about him at 5-2 in such a competitive field. So I'm going to go ahead and lean with the 11, the 12, and the 2 here. Kenta Sorma will be on the lead with the Beyond Brilliant, and there it is. But whatever you do, this should be a real fun race. I really don't know what I like in this race, so I'll just take the 11, 12, who's far outside, and I'll probably be wide, and I'll lose my money. And a 2 horse, right? 11, 12, 2 is our pick. Of course, Private Sector is the horse to beat, as always. Tell me what you think. Your SpeedKing is baffled here. Big field out in Del Mar, that never happens, and this is a really competitive race, and I just don't think you should have to take the favorite here. There is money written all over this race. As always, folks, down in the description, see our disclaimer, and most of all, have fun. Tell me what you think. Please comment. I don't have a clue in this race. Your SpeedKing is baffled. We're going to go ahead and lean with the Camp Hope horse and the Subconscious 11, 12, and of course, Kenta Sorma, my guy. from the rail. Beyond brilliant. Stay classy, folks. Enjoy your holiday.